Welcome to class, everyone. Sorry this is so late in getting uploaded. I tried to do it yesterday, but I was obviously unsuccessful. So here I am again today, post-earthquake, trying to get you familiarized with the digital classroom and everything that you received in the envelope at the school yesterday. Alright, first I'm going to go through some of the things that you received and try and help you figure out what to do with them. Here goes nothing. In your envelope, you have a welcome letter. At the top it says, Dear Parents, and then it kind of goes through the things that you're going to need to be successful in the digital classroom. Underneath that, you're going to find contact information for all the middle school teachers. If you need to get in touch with any of us at any point in time, that's how you're going to do it, unless you reach out through Bloom's, which is also completely appropriate. This letter is both in English and Spanish. If you flip it over, the Spanish version's on the back side. Okay, the next thing you're probably going to find in your envelope are some instructions for you to get into your Gmail account and the Google Classroom. Okay, first you're going to log into your Gmail account. To do that, you're going to need the information that's on these two papers. Okay, the top one has the new password for all of the email accounts, WSA Rules 2020. You may have already logged in and changed that. If you change that password, please make sure you know what your new password is. If you change it, I don't know what it is. I can't help you get it back. Okay. Your Gmail account is your SSID number at wsastudents.org. Your SSID number can be found on this form, the one that has your name on it in your envelope. Okay. On the back of this form, there are some classroom codes for each of the classrooms. For Miss Adams in history, Mr. Sadler in science, Mr. Anderson in language arts, and then in math, the code that I had on there was incorrect. If you get into the classroom, you'll find the code in the top left corner of 8.1 or 8.2. Okay, for 8.1 it's YULQIMM. That's the classroom code to log in for 8.1 if you're in first or second period math class. Alright, that's getting into the digital classroom. Okay, the next thing you're going to find in there looks something like this. It's available in English and Spanish. Okay, and down at the bottom there's a little card with your name, your username, and your password. This is for your IXL account. This is an online learning program. Basically, it covers all of the materials that you've learned from kindergarten until now. So you can get in there and have some fun, play around. It's a really cool program. It gives you immediate feedback, and it tells you how to solve the problems when you make mistakes. Really kind of great. And then it grades your work for you immediately. Okay, what you're going to do is go to IXL.com and then enter your username and password from this little card down here and get your account all set up. As soon as you're in there, you can start practicing with whatever you want. A lot of our homework is going to be in here for as long as we are going to school from home. Alright, that's the IXL account. The next things you're going to find in your folder are probably a parent-teacher conference form. It should have your name right here instead of that blank line. It should have some scores for last year's RISE tests or SAGE tests, whatever you want to call them, and some goals for this year. There's some information about your absences and tardies, your attendance record for the year, and then on the back a little bit about what you're doing in class. Okay, that's that. This is actually 3 pages all stapled together. The third page looks just like this. It says at-home reading. Basically, this is a way for you to document that you're reading something you enjoy 30 minutes every night. Parents, please notice, parents are the most critical factor in making this happen. Okay, simply put, Children who do not read at home are not likely to succeed academically. Please make it a priority. Write down what your child is reading, what your student is reading on this line, and then let us know. They're reading 30 minutes every night, yes or no. When we come back to school, or March 30th, we would like to have this form returned with student's name and signature and date, as well as parents' name, signature, and date. If we're not back in school by that date, I'll reach out and make sure you guys all understand how you're supposed to get this back to me. Okay, if you have questions, reach out and ask. The next thing you're going to find is a report card for term 3. These are again specific to you. You should find your name right here and your grades for the first 3 terms. Okay. Then there are 2 more items in there that are this 8.5 by 11 printout variety. One of them is our Module 12 notes. These are our class notes. Okay. Typically I give a lecture. You guys take some notes. You ask and answer questions. And then we go on to some independent practice, which is where this comes in. Okay, this is going to be our classwork, our homework, and our do now for the first lessons. We're not going to go through that too much right now, but just know that's what we're going to be doing with that. So each day I'm going to be uploading a lecture, and it's going to start in here. Okay, the first day's lecture is going to cover all of this stuff that says Concept 12.0. Okay, we'll probably go through 12.0 all through these slides, and when we get to 12.1, that's where we're going to stop the lecture for the day and move on to our independent practice, classwork, homework type activities. Alright, that's real quick on that. There was probably one more thing in your packet. It should have been a novel for Mr. Anderson's language arts class, for your language arts class with Mr. Anderson. Pardon my misspeak. Now, once again, if you have any questions about any of these things that you found in that envelope, you need to reach out using the contact information you were given. Let's see, one more time. That's right here on this page. Whichever teacher's class it is that you're having a problem with, that's the teacher that you're going to reach out to. If you're having trouble getting into your history class in the classroom, you're going to contact Miss Adams, either through the classroom, through Bloom's, or using her email or phone number. And that's about all for that. That's the first little video lesson. Every day we're going to have these. They're probably going to be, 25 to 35 minutes long, and then you're going to spend some time working on your own. You are going to upload the work that you've done into the classroom to make sure that you're getting credit for all of the work that you're doing. And I'll let you know how to do that, and I'll keep you updated as to your progress. If I notice that the work isn't getting done, I am going to reach out to you guys and try and figure out why it's not happening. Your grades will be updated regularly in Aspire, the same place they normally are. I'll try and return assignments to you with grades on them through the classroom. That's about all. Thanks for being here. I hope you all are happy, healthy, and at home with your families. And enjoying each other's company. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to working with you all again tomorrow.